Maybe we'll be able to score this half. Who fucking knows?
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He gets a block.
I will take off a kickoff touchdown, though.
And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
On to attempt the try. They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Utah State is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 14 to New Mexico. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field.
Yeah, it's holding, but let's not call holding. Ooh. And get the pick.
What a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first. Use this half. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
If I can get some running lanes offense, that'd be great.
Especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Tight end finds a soft spot. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You can flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Snagged in the middle. It's Terry. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab.
Good job, Terry.
Himself, and they put points on the board. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive.
Trying, Martin.
And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Not the greatest of kicks.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. Just
Not
barely able to stop.
special teams. Got to tighten up.
That, baby, the nice return there. That last line of Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Washington. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Pressure coming. And he
Finally got to the quarterback.
And finally, the defense is able to get some
Wish it
pressure
was
on
a
the
sack,
quarterback.
but you know what? We'll take what we can.
Different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Quarterback making checks. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Intercepted. Big play.
I didn't know I was about to intercept that.
The good news is, after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now.
That
They can't
would have been a
expect
pick
to hold
six.
on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smarter.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Robert. You'll take 4 yards on first down.
Trying, Mar. We're trying.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
To throw, it's Horn. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards, pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys.
Thank you for holding on to that. I was very, very nervous.
That's great timing by the quarterback receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Here comes the offense on second down. Defense wants to bring the heat. To the air on second down. Makes the catch. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. And off to Jones. There he goes. Stopped at the
Probably the best run.
30-yard line as the drive continues.
Football is about adjustments. First half, line up, pound strong. Second half, great job. You're going to move your defense and shift to try to account for that. Boom, we'll pull some guys and run a counter backside and have some success.
Back to throw, it's Horn. Grab near the marker, it's Manning. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri!
All right, offense and defense is coming alive in the second half. Because that first half, there was some bullshit.
You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it out. It's Gilmore. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short.
All right, defense, we need another turnover.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. And that one's in complete.
Ooh, that would have been
taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Wilcox. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Fires to the right. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Man,
Way to step up
momentum is a real
defense.
thing in college football, and you're seeing it shift here in the 3rd quarter. The defense just forced a 3-and-out. Their offense scored a touchdown the last time out. We've got a close game, but all of the momentum is squarely now on their side.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Leaves it with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Running into the open space. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked.
Don't like my
run and a
offensive
first down.
line being
That's
hurt.
the beauty of misdirection in the run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting it.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Back to throw, it's Horn. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're
We'll
going to be a
keep
wide
you,
receiver in
hopefully you
today's
don't.
football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Get injured more.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Terry. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback.
They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab down the middle. He's brought down.
Thank you, Norfleet. Glad you decided to come back next for this.
How valuable is a tight
year.
end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
And
Yeah, that guy is probably out for the game.
Running looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter.
4th quarter time.
We reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby! Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking
All right,
at
down
the
one
sideline.
score.
They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different looking team than what we saw earlier.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He found some really good...
Man, I gotta stop
that one is just about
kicking it to him.
as it is. Good return to set up the drive. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
It definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling
Come
has
on,
been working.
defense.
Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my special teams defensively. But they are the one that started the scoring with the... I set the wrong angle.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
Why do I keep pressing the square button?
Defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. And man, has old Uncle Mo swung on their side, Jesse.
And this offense is feeling it too. They've made some big plays now, David. They're trying to make just a few more to come back and win this game.
Unbelievable. Down by so many now within a possession. And
I don't know why I keep pressing square.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it.
Thank you for holding on to that.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And he has a
We're just a little bit faster.
Bottles him up.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. Power football with the run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Horn.
I pressed the button.
The quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Why didn't you throw the pass? The running back was open.
Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
And as he throws, almost
That was terrible.
it'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense
I'm gonna trust my defense.
take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
The kick is on its way. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Bring in the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
First sack of the game.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive
For our
positive,
defense.
a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Using the back as a receiver.
Oh, come on. How could you not tackle him in the end zone, bro?
Just never developed.
Really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a fourth down.
Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds.
Yeah, Martin, his tackling has been terrible in this game and our game against Baylor.
They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
To the air, it's Horn. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Hoffman. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. And let's check in with
our defense.
In the studio, Kevin.
We've been
one more time
about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. BYU was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen from the Cougars over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. On the run, it's Wilcox. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Take it down to a 2-minute warning.
Stop for the timeout, and we have reached the
Got 3 timeouts remaining.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Jackson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I got to tell you, I love the thought on offense. You want to get one of the fastest players in the country the ball in space, see if he can break one, make you a big
almost had to sack.
That's just a better job tackling.
Frustrating.
They practice that all week, and it shows up big here lately.
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
If I'm a QB coach, I'm grabbing my quarterback right away and be like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You got to get your confidence back. You got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
And This offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for space. It's Roberts. Runs through a tackle. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Missouri! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
And this
May have left too much time on the clock.
The momentum. Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
We gotta work on special teams.
To find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Going right to work up top. Here's a throw downfield late. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
Bro, you gotta hold on.
Well, you know the defense
You gotta hold on to that.
You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. And back to the air on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college.
He's got it inside the
Are you kidding?
breaks into the open.
Oh my god, defense!
And they add 6 more to the Moorhead trip to the house.
And you did the hard part. Put a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now? Go for the 2-point conversion? Or kick this thing and go in overtime?
Number 28.
Running down the clock.
It was 4 quarters.
A gutsy call to go for the deuce to try to win the game right here. He's looking to throw. The pass is incomplete, and the big gamble.
He didn't convert the 2-point. Way to step up, defense, to knock that away.
And this crowd is buzzing after that last score. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Lining up for the onside kick. Just a few seconds to play, and they will need a miracle. Few anxious moments there, but the hands
Do not fumble that.
true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground.
Oh, my defense almost blew that. Oh, my defense almost blew that.
Fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like
I don't know why they have me Sam Horn as a black quarterback when he's clearly white.
It's just boom in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollock and
Our
Jessica
offense
Rodriguez Davis,
absolutely
it's been
went
another
off in the second half.
presentation of EA Sports
Scored 21 in the third, 21 in the fourth.